Coming up next, Volkswagen's Golf GTI. Hi, Mark Savage here. Golf GTI today. This is the Volkswagen that everybody talks about, wanting to get all the tuner guys, because this is the fun one, right? It's got 241 horsepower, a turbo 4, but it's a 2-liter, and it'll go. But this one's got an automatic, so we'll show you that in a minute. But it's a good-looking car. I mean, Volkswagen, the Golf has looked like the Golf for
forever,
100 years now, or they're about the Rabbit before it.
Yep.
You know, they just tweak it a little bit all the time. I mean, it looks modern still. I think they did a good job. Of course, Paul, what do we got?
Big logo, but no massive grille.
No massive grille, yeah. And of course, GTI, and it's got a little red trim around it in different places. GTI on the side. We got cool looking wheels. I like these wheels.
They're nice wheels.
I like the red calipers. That's nice, right?
Yep.
Pretty cool looking. And what the heck?
A functional logo.
Look at this, a functional logo. You pull that out.
Yep.
And there you go. No power hatch, but hey, this is the kind of low end version, so not too bad that way. Got a spare tire. It's a small one.
A spare tire.
Yeah, but there's something in there. So
I need one for the Jeep.
So at least if you get a problem, you got one there. Oh, look at this! I got to stretch up there and grab it. But anyway, a fun little car, twin exhaust, so it sounds a little bit better than some. And you know, we'll take this out and give it a little run. But I think it's a fun car. But I think you're probably going to want to stick if you want to have real fun with it. So we're inside the Golf now. New digital dash, that looks fine up there. That's not a big deal. Little teeny screen for the digital radio, and I was just showing Paul it's kind of a pain in the butt to try and tune this thing to get any favorites, because here's favorites, right? Here's my favorites. Oh, well, it's back to the channel I've got. But now there's all the channels. I can scroll up and down, do that. That's not so hard. But okay, well, this is the channel I listen to almost all the time. Hold it. No. Hold that. No, it doesn't like to remember them. I don't know how it's supposed to remember things. Nonetheless, so it's kind of funky that way. And then here's another funky thing. Here's all your adjustments for the climate. Okay, climate. Evidently, they couldn't spell all of climate. It just says clima. Okay. And now, of course,
maybe they ran out of money and didn't have the
Paul,
letters.
this is one of those things that, though, when you wave your hand by it, sometimes it functions. And it's like all of a sudden that turns on. I was driving along, suddenly the fan comes on. Drive modes. Okay, I've got 4 drive modes. That's nice. Comfort is kind of funny because it's not very comfortable. Probably a rough ride still. But nonetheless, we got a parking menu. That way I can see out my camera and all my sensors are on and so forth. So I can do that. And then assist turns on and off all of your braking assist and things like that. But you know, like, can't we just spell this stuff out? Can't we put buttons that just actually work? Because now, like say, climate, I got to go in here and try and find what I want, or hit automatic, and I don't know. It's kind of clunky. Nice flat bottom steering wheel.
Well, there you go.
GTI, got red stitching. That's cool. We got kind of an interesting looking pattern on the dash here. That's not bad. This luckily slides up and down. Even with the flat bottom wheel, I can't get out without killing my knee on the bottom of this, so I have to push it all the way up so I can clear my knee to get in and out of the car. That was the same thing on the Jetta that we had last summer.
Oh yeah.
And you know, nice cars, but you know, that ought to be able to be fixed.
Maybe the Germans are smaller.
Well, maybe they're larger and their seat is so far back your leg is straight.
I don't know.
You know, I don't know. Place to drop a pin. This is the charger here. I can put my phone in. That's nice and easy. You don't have to mess around with that. I'm still trying to figure out this little button here because you put a cup in here. Well, I can just pull my cup out. I don't know why I have to push that button to do that, but you know, anyway. So odds and ends of little stuff. We got the black shiny stuff all over the console here. What that means is on a sunny day it hits and you go, oh, holy cow, I can't hardly see. But that's an old guy complaining, I guess. And oh, look, we got plaid seats, Paul. Did you see?
Nice seats.
You can see in the back. They're actually very comfortable seats, but the plaid is only on the S and the SE models. This is the S. That is a too low end. After that, they're going to give you a little leather, I think, or at least some choice. I think it's a nice looking plaid for what it is, but plaid seats, I don't know how long that is a thing, and you think that's great.
I think it was an old thing that they used to do with them. It was a big deal.
It was a big deal for
like
the GTI.
houndstooth
162 years ago when it first came out with the GTI or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, no sunroof. Really tight to get those to unhook, but this is also a low-cost car. So what do you expect? You know. So short wheelbase on this, like 103.5 inches. So it's a little bit of a bumpy ride. We're on the comfort mode right now, Paul. You know, and we got a smooth road, but you can certainly, when you get into the city and the streets get a little bumpier, you can certainly feel that more. You know, what you got to love about the Golf is that it handles well. And, you know, this is what Volkswagen's had going for it for a long time. We had that Jetta Autobahn last year, which was just an absolute blast to drive. Same engine, same basic, you know, layout for the car. It's just it was a sedan. This is more of a hatchback. And, you know, I like the power, but I want, instead of a 7-speed automatic like we have here, I want a stick. And that, it comes with a stick, and you save $800 by, you know, getting the stick over the automatic. Now, supposedly the automatic gets you a little bit better gas mileage, but come on.
It's not fun.
I mean, it's not much fun to drive that way. Now, this one, you know, we'll show you we can accelerate. And there's some acceleration. We'll put it in sport here in just a second. In fact, here, let's do that. Let's punch the button here. We'll go put it over to sport. Pushes your revs up just a little bit here, so you got a little more oomph. And should we go out to the highway up here, Paul? Sure. Okay, let's do that. All right.
Okay, we're going.
We're going to get on the highway here. We're still in sport mode. That's the good thing. I wanted to make sure it hadn't reset itself. And we'll see what we got as far as power here. I mean, like I said, I know I got the power. It's just what's the automatic do? Ooh, sounds good.
It sounds really nice.
That sounds pretty awesome.
That would have been a buck, easy.
That would have been a buck if we didn't have the world's biggest
oil truck.
The oil truck. We don't need to ram the oil truck.
No, that would be a mess
thing.
And a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, a lot of paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we were still around to do it.
Yeah. Well, then there's that.
But hey, you know, that sounded great, and you know, it's got some muscle, so that's good.
I think we may have made a wrong turn.
Yeah, we were in Texas looking at Longhorn. I think you see what? There's some horses. Welcome to rural Wisconsin.
It's like Bonanza.
So, you know, one thing I think we didn't mention is the paddle shifters on this, Paul, and that does help.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's a lot more zip than with the automatic transmission that, you know, is built to, you know, get you good mileage and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I would go for the stick shift myself to begin with. But if you don't have that and you do have this automatic, at least you have that option of playing with the paddle
and it gave it a nice little roar, and
man.
it had a nice little kick to it.
Yeah. And it sounds good. I mean, the car does have a nice little rumble to it, so it sounds like it means business.
It'd be fun like autocrossing or something like that.
Yeah, this would be a good autocross. So Volkswagen Golf, this is again the GTI version and the S. There's S, SE, there's a 40th anniversary edition, there's an R, and there's a whole lot of stuff. So this one starts about $31,000 with the stick shift. If you go to the automatic, $32,000, and then you want to probably move up to that SE model just to get a little bit more of the goodies located, you know, onto this thing. That's about $36,000. You go all the way up to the R, that's like $45,000, but that's got a 315 horsepower engine in it, and if you can get the stick with that, that's going to be a whole lot of fun. It takes premium fuel. This one luckily still drinks regular. So just about anything you want as far as pricing. And they all drive the same as far as they're all fast. They all have a lot of good handling, and like I say, a little bit choppier ride because of the short wheelbase. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Wow!